Welcome everyone once more to episode 11 of my FiveM scripting series tutorial code along series. Whatever you want to call it. It is episode 11 and that is a fact. Episode 10 we managed to finally finish our callbacks. No, our buy trailer event. That is finished now, so we are up to date with all of our objectives thus far. For episode 11 our objective would be fuel station models and interactions. Now looking behind us over here, you see these green fuel tanks. I would like those to be our vehicle or trailer refueling station models. Then, furthermore, I don't know why my chat isn't showing, that's crazy. I'm thinking maybe some of these could work, possibly. I don't know entirely. I'm not going to use these because you'd possibly want that as a trailer as well, so primarily maybe these models here, and I was thinking these, but these might be propane tanks, so maybe not as realistic as we'd want them, because if we look at these over here, don't think any of these would match. No, not necessarily, unless we physically add like a target coordinate to it, but I don't want that. So let's see if we can find those. Alternatively, we'll use those as well. But I said no clip, my man, no clip. Thank you. What we're gonna do is head over here. I think I don't have that, so we Google GTV models list, not ped models, but I mean we could try that. GTV models, Dev Masters Forge, that is the one. Just save that as well. Honestly, best internet in the world, so good. Want it. Okay, that is besides the point. While that loads in the background, I think this is trailer config, so maybe do fuel stations config. It's abbreviated with CFG. Select and copy. Head. I guess we could do fuel stations after. Fuel stations. Okay, spelling is perfectly fine. Now config.stations table, so that we can have model fuel station model, so we can have a list of models in here. Because in our thread I want to add a target entity to our models. So this will be our first export And we will have a second one for station models. So for all the station models, we will have that. Our client event would be a grab nozzle, but I think we call it grab station nozzle. Then I want to search this. Oh no, undo that. Grab grab nozzle. I want to change to grab trailer nozzle. Let's just do client. I'll just mass replace all of them. Grab trailer nozzle. Then we'll search this once more. It'll just be a... Oh, there's only one. Fantastic. So, I need to change that. Right, so, QB target, add target model for all the station models that we will set. We're going to trigger a client event called client grab station nozzle. And that'll be the only option it will have. Our label name or label text, I guess, would be take fuel nozzle. So maybe config.i.label. What does that say? config.i.label take nozzle. It's perfectly fine. We'll just keep it as is. config.i.icon. Let's see, config.i. config.i.icon. None is set. Actually, config.i.icon. Actually not set. Target icon is, however, the one we selected. So target icon. Very well. Target icon. I'm sure. config.i. There's no icon, but there's a target icon. Yeah, that makes sense. Didn't, but it does. And we're triggering the grab station nozzle event. So copy that, head over to our events, and we will add an event handler for our grab station. Register net. What? No. Register a net event for our grab station nozzle. Right. I think what we need to do is have a local variable called station nozzle taken and make it false to start off with. Let's abbreviate it a bit. Is noz taken. And we were busy with our event. We'll say if is noz taken. So if it is taken, then we just return, because nothing will happen if we've already taken the nozzle. And then we just have an else clause, because obviously if it isn't false, it has to be true. Then we will take the nozzle. And we will probably set allowed to full trailer is true. The reason I want that variable is because you can only be allowed to fill your trailer if you have the nozzle in your hand. So local, that is false by default. Okay. Hoping that this has loaded. Search for tank. Not all categories, but only... Continue as guest, please. Thank you so much. You are too kind. Okay, I cannot. Okay. Scuba tank, storage tank 2, gas tank. You know, I would prefer these tanks. Copy name. You can either choose any models you wish. It's a water tower tank. Tank white. Storage tank. And the cool thing is, you can have locations for the tanks anywhere you wish. I think what I might do is do config dot station, and then I'll probably do models is some table. So small table within our table, and here we'll do locations. Again, a small table in a table, and we'll do vector 4. I'm hoping we can do vector 4s. I'm not sure how props work entirely. So in our thread, I believe we will have to do station.models. Config.station.models. So station models locations would be the next, so that you can spawn your own models. Let's do config.spawn stations. We'll start it off true. True would be spawn fueling station models. False is don't spawn fueling station models. Okay, and then later on we can create a piece of code that actually spawns the various models, and I believe we will do that server side. I'm not quite sure. We'll see. We will see. Right, let's see if there are other models that we might be able to use. What I think we can do is for locations, we can do smaller things inside. We do position. is a vector 4 and a model, so we can do different models for it. But now it becomes complicated. Not necessarily, if the models must also be included in the model list just above. Because if we're going to spawn stations, we have the position of the station and the model of the specific position. And because this model will be included in this list, our client thread will add a target model for those models anyway. So, perfect. What we can do in the future, we can overcomplicate it. And we can add things like the capacity of those fuel tanks, but then I think we might have to remove the locations. We'll see. We'll see. For now, let's just get the initial stuff working. So we want to grab our station nozzle, then we head over to our events. Grabbing the station nozzle, my bad. Then we say we are allowed to fill the trailer or allowed to right. Want two variables. Because what I want to happen is, once you attach the nozzle to your fuel trailer, I want your NPC to be able to walk around while the refueling is happening on its own. Now, I think I'm just going to add that model over there for testing purposes. Because I don't know where that particular prop is that I've already selected. So what I want to do is just get that prop, so that can be our testing dummy for the time being. We'll go to 4, page 4. I know it's not on 1, it's not on 2, definitely not on 4, so it has to be on 3. Well, I've obviously looked like my ass, because it's not here. It is not here. My lord. Oh, my bad. Probably page 2 then. Could be that. However, it's colorless, so I'm not sure. Huh. I mean, it might as well be that, because it looks really similar to that one there. But it is not the same. It is more like that. See, what I'm looking for is this model doesn't have hooks here, or does it? Yeah, I think it does. So let's copy that. I've no way to determine whether or not it's this. Probably this one. So what I want to do is go to config and let's just do that for now. Model list, prop, gas tank, O1A. Then that'll happen and we create a target model with an option. Let's go to our event at the bottom. If the nozzle is taken, we just return, else if it is not taken, we do that, config debug, grabbed station, nozzle, sorted. Now we need to stop the resource and then ensure it again. So we can't because our config cannot config. So I guess what I'll do for now is just do that. View trailers, no problem. Moment of truth. Take nozzle. Ooh, grabbed station nozzle. Awesome sauce. It works on that one. And it works on that one. So all of our models are working perfectly fine. That is so cool. Now comes the big work. The big work of actually adding the prop to the hand, changing some variables, attaching the prop to the trailer, and a bunch of other things. Right, so yeah, looking forward to a bunch of debugging, fault searching, etc. Right, excited for episode 12. I'll see you there. So thank you very much for watching through this episode. And thank you for joining in for the series. I really appreciate it. I hope you learn as much as I do. See you in the next one. Peace out.